Hey friends, come join your great grandpa around the campfire. We need to talk about Nora's most recent trip to Nuka World. Nora was following up on a mysterious Pip-Boy marker. It's a map marker that she placed in her Pip-Boy herself. Had to. But she had no memory of it. As she neared her destination, the hills she crossed felt familiar. It's an overwhelming sense of deja vu. The body of a burned out van with a lantern in the back filled her with dread. There was something horrible up ahead, and she just couldn't put her finger on it, but it gnawed at her bones and she knew it was there. And rounding the corner, she saw it. An altar laid out by the Nuka World Raiders, adorned by the heads of 5 fresh victims, adorned with 5 ancient skulls. Nora turned away from the altar, strode down the hill to see what she knew would be there, a death claw circled 5 fresh kills. Nora went to inspect the bodies. They turned out to be pack raiders. Deathclaw had done the Commonwealth a service. She felt guilty taking its life. On one of the raiders, she found a holotape called The Test. Now, when she decided to listen to it, her blood ran cold. You see, Nora had not 1, but 7 copies of that holotape.
I hate Mason, but everyone else loves him. He's so alpha, they say. He's so an asshole, that's what I say. Tells me to know my place when all I'm doing is trying to help. How the hell am I supposed to prove myself when he has me babysitting slave cages all day? I'm taking my own pack out, and we're gonna take down a Deathclaw. Let's see what the breeder has to say when I drop that thing's head in his lap. Who's alpha now, bitch? Can't wait.
Can't wait for what?
What? Nothing. How long were you... Ah, shit. Just get out of here.
Upon rounding a corner, Nora found herself in a battle between the operators and the gunners, 5 of each. She had no problem dispatching both groups. At least morally she did. But she found she was exhausted. She was weary beyond what the day had put her through. No idea why. She had the burden of collecting their weapons and their armor. There's no way she's going to let their guns be used again by some other raiders or some other gunners to kill the innocent. No way. Every gun weighed a ton. Every piece of armor threatened to buckle her legs as she moved. She even had to turn around and collect additional armor. It was one of the hardest things she'd ever done. How she got back to the Nuka World Red Rocket is a mystery. And I'll tell you, friends, she didn't even remember the journey. By the time she got there, started dumping all of her loot, she had lost all memory how she had happened to acquire it. All memory. Had she met with the operators in the pack? Had she battled gunners? most disturbing thing was a map marker in her Pip-Boy, a custom marker. She had no memory of placing it there. Well, there was nothing for it but to go investigate the marker. The Commonwealth was ripped apart by nuclear weapons. The ashes of our forefathers were scattered to the wind and drifted. Much of it settled down in the hills of Nuka World. With that much death, that much ash,
I'm taking my own pack out, and we're gonna take down a death claw.
the soil around Nuka World became infused with the bodies of our dead. The land became cursed. The land became sentient. And when those raiders dared to erect an obscenity with the murdered bodies of several people, the land reacted and created the sinner's wheel, a place of no escape to the sinners, a place of no survival, a place where their souls would be consumed. The sinner's wheel is like a play that needs actors. The actors come from the surrounding areas. Those people of despicable, murderous character are drawn in like moths to a flame. They have no choice. They must heed the call. They must take part of this play. And the play only ends one way: by consuming the lives of every participant. Sometimes a good person will step foot onto the wheel. They don't belong there. They're unwitting accomplices to this play of death, to this play of revenge. And the wheel will stop turning at least once. The wheel will restore their memory of what happened and give them a chance to step away, to leave, to never come back. Nora didn't understand this. Nora thought the land was cursed. And as she took the remains of those killed and gave them a proper burial, the wheel would cease to exist. The curse would be diffused, but she was wrong. The wheel must run its course. It must turn until the bodies of the thousands are sated with justice. The next time Nora stepped foot onto the wheel, she was trapped again.
We're gonna take down a death claw.
No idea what this thing is. Intriguing.
For those unfortunate enough to step onto the wheel, there are clues, things that will tell you that you should leave. Deja vu is the first. It's not really deja vu, it's actual memories. actual memories of a nightmare.
Engaging secondary.
The second, and oddly inexplicable, is the number 5. The number 5 keeps circulating through all parts of the wheel. That accursed number. And the deja vu are the only clues you get, because everything else is wiped from your memory.
We're gonna take down a death claw.
But you must battle. You must struggle to remember. You must fight to gain control, or you'll become part of the wheel forever, yourself. You'll become part of the never-ending loop. And one day you'll disappear from this world and just be a part of the thousands who died here before. My grandmother told me a story about a person who escaped a wheel. It's only now that I understand. Very few can escape the wheel before it claims them. Most can't survive a single turning. But for those who are strong enough to keep surviving, to keep walking, they may actually come to a point where they could step off the wheel and never come back. The craziest part is this: it's not their strength. It's not their strength at all. The part that will free them from the wheel is their weakness, is their fatigue, is being so bone tired you cannot take another step. And in that moment, they'll recognize that no matter what they do, they cannot stop the wheel. And though they don't consciously think these thoughts, they feel it. They feel futility. The wheel will have what it will. And you cannot stop it. Cast off your burdens. And decide that you can't help what has happened and walk away. Don't turn back. Just walk.